Life can be tough. We face challenges. We feel discouraged. But God tells us not to give up. He offers hope. He offers strength. The Bible is full of stories about perseverance, people who faced impossible odds, yet they kept going. They trusted God, and they found victory. Philippians 4:13 says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Think about that. No matter what you face, you have the strength of Christ within you. You are not alone. God is with you. He will empower you. He will help you overcome any obstacle. Believe in His strength. Let it lift you up. Isaiah 41:10 says, "Fear not, for I am with you." These words are a beacon of hope in times of darkness. They remind us that we are never alone, no matter how daunting the challenges we face may seem. The presence of God is a constant, unwavering force that guides us through the stormiest of seas. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. These words are not just a promise, but a declaration of God's unwavering support. In moments of weakness, when our strength seems to falter, it is His strength that carries us forward. When we feel lost and helpless, it is His guidance that lights our path. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. This is a promise that transcends time and space, a promise that is as relevant today as it was centuries ago. It is a promise that assures us of God's righteous and unwavering support. His hand is always there, reaching out to lift us up, to hold us steady and to guide us through the trials of life. God is holding on to you. In every moment of doubt, in every moment of fear, His presence is a comforting embrace that reassures us of His unwavering love and support. He is the rock upon which we can stand firm, the anchor that holds us steady in the turbulent seas of life. He will never let you go. He is your strength. He is your helper. Cling to His promise. In times of uncertainty, when the world seems to be falling apart, His promise is a beacon of hope that guides us through the darkness. It is a reminder that we are never alone, that His strength is always there to support us, and that His help is always available to us. Let it fill you with peace. Let the promise of God's unwavering support and love fill your heart with peace. Let it be a source of comfort and strength in times of trouble. Let it be a reminder that no matter what challenges you face, you are never alone. God's promise is a light that shines in the darkness, a beacon of hope that guides us through the storm. Hold on to this promise and let it fill you with peace and strength. Galatians 6:9 reminds us, "Let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Keep going. Your efforts will be rewarded. Don't lose heart. Don't give in to discouragement. Your harvest is coming. God sees your faithfulness. He will bless your perseverance. Life is like a race. We all face hurdles. Each day presents new challenges, and sometimes it feels like the obstacles are insurmountable. But just like in a race, we must keep moving forward no matter how tough it gets. We stumble, we fall. There are moments when we feel defeated, when the weight of our struggles seems too heavy to bear. But these moments are not the end of our journey. They are merely a part of it. But we get back up. We keep running. It's in these moments of rising after a fall that we find our true strength. Each time we stand up, we become more resilient, more determined to reach our goals. We fix our eyes on the finish line. The finish line represents our dreams, our aspirations, and the fulfillment of our purpose. It's what keeps us motivated, even when the path is tough and the journey seems long. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 1 encourages us, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, we are reminded that we are not alone in this race. There are others who have run before us, who have faced similar challenges and have overcome them. Let us also lay aside every weight, the burdens that slow us down, the doubts and fears that hold us back. We must let go of anything that hinders our progress, so we can run freely and with purpose. And sin, which clings so closely, the mistakes and wrongdoings that entangle us. We must strive to live a life of integrity, making choices that align with our values and help us stay on the right path. and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us. Endurance is key. It's not about how fast we run, but how steadfast we remain. It's about persevering through the tough times and continuing to move forward, one step at a time. The race that is set before us. Each of us has a unique race to run, a path that is uniquely ours. And as we run, we must remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. Every step, every struggle, and every victory shapes us into who we are meant to be. Remember David and Goliath? It's one of the most iconic stories of courage and faith in history. A tale that has been told for generations, inspiring countless people to face their own giants. David was a young shepherd. He spent his days tending to his father's sheep, protecting them from wild animals and learning the ways of the land. He was the youngest of his brothers, often overlooked and underestimated. Goliath, on the other hand, was a giant warrior. Standing over 9 feet tall, he was a fearsome opponent, clad in heavy armor and wielding a massive spear. He was the champion of the Philistines, a seasoned warrior who had never known defeat. Everyone was afraid of Goliath. The Israelites trembled at the sight of him, paralyzed by fear. But David was different. He trusted God completely. He believed that with God's help, he could overcome any obstacle, no matter how insurmountable it seemed. David said, "The Lord, who delivered me from the paw of the lion, and from the paw of the bear, will deliver me from the hand of this Philistine." 1 Samuel 17:37. With unwavering faith, David faced his giant. He didn't rely on his own strength or abilities, but on the power of God, and he won. With a single stone and a simple sling, David defeated Goliath. His victory was not just a triumph of skill, but a testament to the power of faith and trust in God. You can too. No matter what giants you face in your life, remember David's stand. With faith, courage, and trust in a higher power, you can overcome any challenge. Believe in yourself and believe in the strength that comes from above. Job faced unimaginable suffering. He lost everything, his family, his wealth, his health, yet he never cursed God. He remained faithful. Job said, "Though he slay me, I will hope in him, yet I will argue my ways to his face." Job's story reminds us that even in the darkest times, we can hold on to hope. God is still there. You are not alone in your struggles. God is with you every step of the way. He sees your tears, he hears your prayers, he knows your pain. Deuteronomy 31:6 says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Hold on to that promise. Jesus himself faced hardship. He was betrayed, he was mocked, he was crucified, but he rose again, he conquered death, and he offers us victory too. John 16:33 says, "I have said these things to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation. But take heart, I have overcome the world." We have hope in Jesus. Don't give up. Don't lose heart. Your breakthrough is coming. Your victory is near. Rise up in faith. Embrace the strength of God and keep moving forward. You're stronger than you think. You are braver than you believe. And with God, you are unstoppable.